Hello again, hockey fans. 2025 World Junior Ball Hockey Championships, the first of our semifinal matchups here. USA in white, Great Britain in blue. I'm here play-by-play announcer Chris McConaughey. Thanks for joining us. Know it's early back home in North America. Know there's a lot of people in Great Britain who have joined us. Appreciate you tuning in. The winner of this game will advance to the bronze medal game, and the loser of this game will have no other games to play, unfortunately. They will finish in 5th place, and they will have the day off tomorrow. So a lot at stake here. Been a tough outing for Great Britain, not gonna lie. For those that have been following them all week, they've certainly shown up and played hard, but contending against the 4 traditional powerhouses, the US, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Canada, it's just been tough sledding. But certainly we commend them for showing up and competing and giving it their all. Very much appreciated by everyone at the ISBHF family. Just want to let you know we are having some technical difficulties here with the monitors. I have a monitor in front of me though right now. Just do not have access to the video on it, so I don't have access to the instant replay. Team is actively working to correct that. As soon as it gets corrected, I will let you know. But if you hear silence while you're watching a replay, it's because I don't have access to it. So as shot gets, I think the player fell on it. Oh. Regardless, if the player fell on it or the goaltender fell on it, the referee gave him a whistle. That's what they wanted. As always, head over to stats.isbhf.com. All your scoring needs. Also download our ISBHF app. Available on the Google Play Store and whatever store Apple users get their apps from. I am not an Apple user, so I can't tell you. As America gets a goal here, make it 1-0. If you've been following me all week, I have called a lot of games. Just having a little trouble with my voice this morning, but trying to stay hydrated, and we'll do my best to keep it going as I still got a lot of hockey games left to call. But certainly don't mind the silence. If you hear me not talking, just trying to take care of the vocal cords. And also, if you're watching this, you're already on YouTube, so why not go ahead and click that subscribe button? Certainly would do the ISBHF family a favor as we can attract potential sponsors, and since we are a non-profit, any sponsorship revenue we get will go right back into developing ball hockey in our mission to grow the game as the US dumps it in down deep. But we're going to get a flooring call here in the face of a comeback down deep into the US zone. Just some stats here that I got from stats.isbhf.com overall. So Great Britain has not scored a goal. They have given up 57 goals, but again, it's to be expected, right? This is the youngest program in the women's division. They're playing against 4 countries that have been playing ball hockey for many, many years. That is not a sign of a bad team, it's just a sign of a growing program. The United States has scored 9 goals and given up 19. Their only victory of the tournament coming against this Great Britain team. But in speaking with assistant general manager Jason Kelly about this team, it's a very young roster, similar to Great Britain. They have several women on the team, or 16, 17, 18, so next tournament would certainly expect them to just do better, right? To be quite frank. Take some time, get used to each other as that shot whistles wide. So even though Great Britain and USA are at the bottom here of the round robin stage, even for the US, right, they're going through some growing pains. These players have not had a lot of time to play together. They're spread out different parts of the country, and they're doing their best, right? That's all you can ask. You know, it's tough when you don't get a lot of practice time leading up to a world championship, and you got to face other powerhouses like Canada, Slovakia, and the Czech Republic. And obviously Slovakia and Czech Republic have an advantage in that they're much smaller countries, so the women can practice together quite a bit. And then with Canada, right, hockey's their national pastime, just like football is in America and European football is in Great Britain. So they travel quite a bit. They see each other a lot more. Majority of them, I believe, are ice hockey players. Don't quote me on that. If the Canadians are listening, I certainly don't want them to get upset if I misrepresent their team, but just talking with some other people here around the ice pitch, I believe a lot of them have ice hockey backgrounds. So my point here is that if you're a fan of the U.S. and Great Britain, nothing to be ashamed about, right? Support the team. Support these amazing young ladies as we get a good save here and a whistle. And expect these programs to just get better as they develop over the years. Just some more stats. Czech Republic, 27 goals for, 8 goals against. Slovakia, 23 goals for, 10 goals against. And Canada, 36 goals for and only 1 goal against. Later today, we will have Slovakia versus Czech Republic, rematch of the game yesterday. The Slovakian phenom, as she's known, Nela Lapusanova, just 16 years old, took over the game. Put a hat trick up, one player of the game. Slovakia went on to win that one 4-1. So they end up with home team advantage. So they'll have the ability to have second line change, which is always important in the sport of ball hockey. Centering attempt intercepted by Great Britain. U.S. hustles back. Great Britain dumps it in. No flooring on the play. U.S. corrals it up onto the stick of Kara Honeywell. She centers it. It's blocked by Great Britain. Battle along the point. Sent in by Chloe Yoder. Yoder with it still. Trying to get it in down deep in the Great Britain zone. Shot, and that one looks like it hurt. That was a hard slap shot right into the back of the arm of Daisy Duval of Great Britain. But hey, give Duval credit for sacrificing her body on that racket. Shows how committed these amazing ladies are to playing well and trying to follow the coach's system. And obviously trying to get a goal. Right? I certainly don't think Great Britain has any illusions about expectations in this game, but if they can get some shots on net, just get one goal, you know, something to build off of. As they make a nice move, try to stick handle, but good stick lift on the part of the U.S. defender, and the U.S. goes back into the Great Britain zone, but we get an offsides call. Looked like Kay Hawkins was a little too anxious there to get over the line. With 9:01 remaining here. Sent out all the way to the red line. Good hustle play by America, keeping it in. Centering attempt off of a foot, shot. Good pad save. Scarlett Ward, 6 saves so far. Shot whistles wide, back behind the net. American goal. Apologies, not announcing that. Kay Hawkins assisted by Shubmel. And are we going to get a flooring call here? We are. Face off back down deep in the Great Britain zone. Face off, won by America. Wrist shot, ends up in the back of the net. Good quick wrister off the stick of number 28, Olivia Humberger. Just over the glove of Scarlett Ward. 2-0 America. As Freebird plays, American goal song. This is going to sound very un-American, especially over the 4th of July weekend, but just not a big fan of Freebird, the song. Not my personal cup of tea. I get why it's very popular, but never been a big fan of the band Lynyrd Skynyrd, and just for whatever reason, Freebird didn't do it for me. But to each their own, and that's why they have menus at restaurants, right? Not everybody has the same taste. Probably gonna get a bunch of hate texts. How can you not like Freebird, Bakanowitz? What's wrong with you? You communist? I don't know. Just never really got into Skynyrd. What else can I say? But I certainly understand the appeal. I happen to play guitar, and as a musician, it's a very simple song. Just call it a campfire type guitar song. You can easily play on acoustic guitar. And it's just a very good pop song. As that one trickles in on net, are they going to count that as a shot on goal? We'll see. The monitor's still not working, so I won't have access to replay, but up on the Ultra 4K high definition LED scoreboard here at beautiful Pulpit at Ice Arena, they are putting shots on net. However, the shots on net do not match what is listed on stats.isbhf.com. So my suspicion is that they have someone working the scoreboard and someone else entering statistics into stats.isbhf.com. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh the website. And that was a shot on net. Brady Blackburn gets her first save. Well, the women's still battling down low. Great Britain comes away with it. In calling a previous Great Britain game a couple of days ago, I was speaking primarily to Great Britain audience, and I know I'm speaking to some Americans here, but I want to talk specifically to the Great Britain fans at home. So from a hockey strategy perspective, one of the things that Great Britain can improve upon, and I'm sure the coaches will be the first to tell you, right, this will come with experience, just be a little bit stronger on the stick, right? So when you go to whack at the ball, or you're going to make a defensive play against an attacker, make sure you hold the stick in the proper form, both hands on the stick, and just be stronger on the stick. That's hockey parlance. Strong on the stick. And we are back. I just went and talked to one of our technical crew members here. They're still working on the monitor issue, right? All I can do is apologize for technical difficulties, but that's life in the 21st century, right, boys and girls? Always something going on with the technology that we have in our lives. But don't let me get going on a rant here early on a Saturday morning in Poprad, Slovakia about technology and how it's disrupted our lives. Let's stick with the hockey Bankiewicz as America chips it into the corner, walks it out, shot over the crossbar. So in getting back to speaking to the Great Britain audience about areas that the Great Britain women's team can improve upon. So we've talked about being stronger on the stick, right? Another area is not being so passive when it comes to playing defense in the zone. And the easiest way to explain that is you want to basically take a person and stay with them throughout the defensive zone. You do not want to get into a formation and just sit in that formation and let the attacking team move the ball around, right? Because these are world championship level players, and if you give great players space, more often than not, they're going to make something happen. So my suggestion to these young ladies would be more aggressive when you're in the defensive zone when it comes to staying with your lady, right? If you have a lady in front of you, right, don't back away from her. Try and stay with her. If you can, attack her stick. And don't give her a passing lane or a shooting lane towards your netminder. And I'm not being critical of the Great Britain coaching staff or the Great Britain program as America walks in, save. I'm just trying to offer some constructive advice here on observations I've seen from the bird's eye view up in the box. And when I talk about being strong on the stick, that's a perfect example right there for number 15. She was very strong on the stick there and did not allow the American player to chip that ball back up towards the point or get it in back down low, right? She forced her off the boards. Two hands on the stick, be strong on the stick. So now here with number 13 behind the net, right? The offensive forwards need to be moving. You can't stand still, okay? Because America's just going to read the pass and intercept it. So what the forwards should be doing, if they have energy and if they're not gassed, as we say in American slang, which means you're just out of energy, you're gassed, right? You're out of gas. I don't know if you use that term over in Great Britain. The forwards should be working some sort of cycle where they're moving laterally and diagonally near the blue line and towards the red line to give the defenseman an outlet pass. Now, in that situation, maybe the Great Britain forwards were just tired, right? They had been out there for a while. That's certainly forgivable. Nobody's going to scream at them. But in terms of an area of improvement, nice butterfly save by Ward. I've noticed the Great Britain forwards need to do a bit better job of just being more active on their feet when their defense gets the ball. Right, hockey's a team sport. You have to help your defense. And I wish I knew more about European football, AKA soccer as we call it in the States, because I'm sure there's some great analogies you can make between soccer and hockey in terms of if a soccer defender has the ball, right, I can't imagine that the European football forwards are just standing around going, okay, pass the ball to me. I'm standing here all alone because the other team's just going to read the pass and intercept it, right? So it must be a similar concept as we have here in hockey. As America gets a penalty, I'll wait till they announce it. I don't have access to the replay. I did not see the penalty. Don't know who it's on. Okay, so now it's up on the scoreboard. It's on number 16, so that's on Sophia Simpson. 2-0 America with 2:45 remaining. They're announcing it now. Cross-checking on Sophia Simpson. Well, Miss Simpson, if your family's watching back home, I have no criticisms on your cross-check. so they're not going to hear me say whether it was good or bad, as I don't have access to the replay. But I do trust the referees and believe that you are guilty as charged. That shot on net. That's good. Great Britain, right? Little things to build on. Daisy Duvall again. So now here with the woman advantage, if Great Britain gets possession of the ball in the American zone, generally what they should be trying to do is to get the ball towards the American goaltender and hope that the goaltender gives up a rebound. And then there should be a couple of Great Britain players there in front of the net to try and get another shot off of the rebound. That one trickles in all the way on board. She's just going to swallow it up for a face-off. And this is as opposed to power plays that you see executed by the Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Canada, where they tend to pass the ball around from the point down to the low circle and try and set up what's called the one-timer and shoot the ball without controlling it after you receive the pass. So you basically put yourself in a shooting position, you set your feet, you raise your stick slightly, the pass comes over, and you time your shot perfectly to coincide as the ball enters your shooting area. Just don't think the Great Britain ladies quite are at that level yet, skill-wise, right? But you can still have an effective power play by dumping the ball in towards the American goaltender and getting other bodies towards the goal, in the hopes that the American goaltender gives up a rebound and the ball comes to one of your player's stick and you can bang it into the net. America chips it in. Shot blocked. And Simpson is out of the box, so the U.S. has killed the penalty. But hey, credit to Great Britain, they got a shot on net. That one goes up out of play. .45 seconds left. Taken into the zone by Olivia Murphy, but we're going to get offsides. Can't see the American player that was a little overzealous getting into the Great Britain zone. Looks like it was number 81, Cara Honeywell. Sent the length of the floor. That'll be a flooring call on Great Britain. The face-off back down in their zone with 31.8 seconds remaining. Another thing I want to talk about, as I mentioned when I called the Great Britain game the other day. So we really appreciate them showing up, right? They're not yet at what we call the A level. In the men's Open World Championships, we have an A division and a B division. And we're really focused on trying to get ball hockey grown enough in other countries to get a B division. So if we can get 3 other countries to put in a team, as Great Britain takes a penalty here for tripping. We get 3 other countries to put in a women's team, then Great Britain would be put into the B division where they can play against ladies of relatively equal skill, right? Because let's be honest, folks, right? Nobody likes blowouts. We don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. It's not fun. We want players to have a fair chance at winning and to give them a good experience. So I want you to know that we are always working behind the scenes as part of growing the game to try and get ball hockey going in other countries and have them send over junior teams so we can get a B division in the junior divisions. Which is why you should click the subscribe button if you haven't already, because again, we get potential advertising revenue from YouTube. The ISBHF is a registered nonprofit organization. We can take that money and put it right back in to growing the game and helping those other countries. And I'm sure Great Britain would be the first to tell you, we'd love nothing more than a B division. So that'll do it. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes for start of the second period. US up 2-0.
USA team is leading 2-0 against Great Britain in the semifinals B. Player number 35, Ruby Keviston, is here alongside me. Ruby, the game goes for you without any drama so far. Are you looking forward to scoring more goals or to saving a bit of energy for the tomorrow's game?
No, I think we have to put it all out here today, show what we can what we have, and worry about tomorrow. We have no guarantees right now.
In the previous game against Great Britain, you scored only 6 goals from 62 shots. Is productivity a problem that stopped you from being more competitive against other opponents?
I mean, right now, yeah, but that can always change. So we're just hoping to change that in this game, change our momentum, see what happens, and hopefully win this and go in tomorrow with a good attitude.
Thank you, Ruby.
Welcome back. Start of the second period here. Great Britain ladies are shorthanded for 1:48 remaining. The good news is that my monitor is working now, so thank you to the technical crew that was able to get that issue resolved, so I have access to the replays now. Ball dumped into the Great Britain zone. U.S. now with it behind the net. U.S. along the near boards. Maya Kearns had it, sent it down low over to Robb. Back towards the far boards. U.S. patient on the power play. Back to the point. Back down low to Kearns. There's a look at the net. Shot. Good save. Right off the chest. Ward standing tall in net. She's been outstanding this week. She's gotten a lot of congratulations from players from the other team. Kearns, another look at the net. Shot. Kicked out. Love seeing kick saves as a goaltender. Good job. Centering attempt. Good pass there, but Ruby Caveston just unable to redirect it on net. 20 seconds remaining on the woman advantage. U.S. walking it in. No, drops it back off to the point. Long shot gets deflected up into the mesh netting off the stick of Kelsey Robb, so we'll have a face-off. Gets the goal. So they celebrate going up 3-0. So there was 2 seconds left on the woman advantage. That'll count as a power play goal as the team goes over to discuss some situation here. I don't know exactly what they're talking about. I mean, it's a rebound, right? She made 2 saves, and then that's ultimately just on the defense, right? You just got to start clearing bodies out, but that'll come with experience. You know, we talked about being strong on the stick, right? So you see number 11 Pridmore there. She's got to find a body, right? So she should be taking number 18 ultimately. Colleen Schimmel is the one who got the goal. But again, it just comes with experience, right? She'll learn. As Ward's going to freeze that. If you recall, when I was talking about the Great Britain power play, I'd mentioned about just getting a ball to the net instead of trying to pass the ball around and get a one-timer shot. So that's basically what America did there, and that's what Great Britain should try and improve on. If you get a ball to the net, the goaltender makes a save or two, but you have bodies around the net, you can just find the ball and whack at it, and a lot of times it goes in. That's a perfect example of how you can easily improve your power play game. Long shot. Pad save Ward. Chipped up towards the far boards. Back to the point, but miscue by America. Sent in. And that's going to be another shot on goal. So Blackburn will just get the whistle there. Centering attempt, shot save! Oh, big one again from Ward. I'll tell you, if she decides to stick with ball hockey, she's got a really bright future at net. She really does. She's just a very positionally sound goaltender and does an outstanding job in terms of reading the play. She has been super impressive this week. Shot goes wide. Back to the point. To the center floor. Easy pad save for Ward. Shot goes over a glove. America leading 3-0. Well, we're gonna get a call here. Our referee put her arm up. Just can't do things like that. Force another player to the ground. The American player goes up to discuss it with the referee. Gonna get an interference call. Penalty on Sophia Simpson, her second penalty of the day. You can see there, I mean, they're battling clean for the ball, but Simpson's got her right arm around the Great Britain player, number 13. Caitlin Eastwood just all but tackled her to the ground.
Time 19 minutes 14 seconds. Team United States were number 16, Sophia Simpson, 2 minutes for 20 minutes.
So sent all the way in, down deep to the Great Britain zone. Banged up back towards center floor, picked up by Great Britain. Poke check by the Americans. Good speed on the play, Abby Rush. Rush still with it, killing time. So what Great Britain needs to do here, because America as a shorthanded team, is get two ladies to attack Rush, right? Oftentimes you hear us say, you know, get two on her, two on her. That means two Great Britain players need to go attack that US player because you have one extra player on the floor. Chipped up and out. There is 50 seconds left on the woman advantage. So what Great Britain needs to do here is have that other player, number 5, come down and forecheck, right? You want to get, again, 2 on the ball. You have an extra player on the floor, so anytime America has possession, you want to try and outnumber them. Turned over by America. Good read on the play by Eastwood, picks it up. Trying to gain the center floor, dumps it in. No flooring on the play. 20 seconds left on the woman advantage. Centering attempt. Back to the point. Shot deflected, makes it through, save. Ball was loose. Sue almost got a goal there, but good job on the part of the American defender. Being strong on the stick and preventing the whack at it. Now Simpson comes out of the box, save Ward. Great Britain's got to hustle back because America has numbers right now. It's a basically 3-on-2. Centering attempt, shot off the post. Good look at the net for Simpson coming out of the box. Shot, save again, Ward. Ball squirts loose, side of the net. Ward back up. Americans take it in the far corner, walk it back behind the net. And Great Britain gains possession here. Sends it the length of the floor. That'll be a flooring. Come all the way back down to the Great Britain zone. America has it, walks it in all alone. Shot, top shelf over the glove. Well, defensive breakdown for Great Britain there, and America capitalizes. Ruby Caveston. Nice quick shot, right over the glove. Good hands on the part of Caveston.
Time 22 minutes 41 seconds. Team United States score by number 35, Ruby Caveston, assisted by number 81, Cara Honeywell. Game score, Team United States 4, Team Great Britain 0.
So the U.S. up 4-0. Just to recap the scoring: Kay Hawkins from Shubmel, Humberger from Huchich, Chloe Yoder unassisted, and the last goal, Ruby Caveston from Honeywell. According to stats.isbhf.com, total shots on net, 25 for the United States, 21 saves for Great Britain, 2 shots for Great Britain, 2 saves for Brady Blackburn. That ball goes the length of the floor, but America's going to beat the flooring. Carrying it up through the center floor. Drop pass, wrist shot, steer it aside. Good look at the net for Kearns. Centering attempt, ball's right there, trickles in. Well, you know, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse here. It's a learning experience for Great Britain, right? That's a defensive breakdown that when you go back to the hotel and you watch the digital media file, you'll immediately see what you did wrong there. So take a look at the replay here. So you have 2 U.S. players there on 1, right? Number 15 for the U.S. And number 15 just needs to have a little bit more awareness of where those 2 U.S. players are in relation to her position. But certainly Aaliyah Hemming, number 15 for Great Britain, will just get better, right? It's the only way to get better at things in life, right? Just keep doing it. Success in life is Mostly due to repetition. The more you do something, just the better you become at it. 5-0 USA.
Time 24 minutes. Team United States scored by number 19, Olivia Murphy, assisted by number 18, Colin
A really difficult time hearing the announcer. There's just a lot of reverberation. So it's 5-0. Olivia Murphy assisted by Shumbell and Rob. So Shumbell with 2 assists on the day as America keeps it in. Battle down low, thrown towards net, and Great Britain has made the goaltending change, which I'm sure was scheduled. Certainly nothing that you can fault Ward for, right? She made plenty of big saves. And I'm sure the coaching staff just wants to give everybody on the bench an opportunity to compete in the World Championship. So in net now, number 25, Holly Brooks. Shot goes off the glass. America comes away with it. Stick handling, has it poke checked away, good play. That's what you want to see, good stick work, right? Be strong on the stick. Credit to number 23, Laura Sire, as America fires it in. Steered aside by Brooks into the corner. Good clean battle along the boards. Americans have 2 there, so they come away with it. Wrist shot goes over. Nope, pardon me, was deflected back towards the center floor. America trying to gain possession off the boards. They do. Turnaround attempt off the post. Great Britain trying to just get a clear here. To the near boards, over to Kearns. Kearns, shot, save. Good blocker save by Brooks. Shot from the point by number 91, Peyton Brenner, just whistled over the crossbar. Had some mustard on it. Centering attempt batted away by Great Britain. 3 minutes remaining in the second period. As I mentioned, winner of this game plays for bronze tomorrow. The loser does not play for anything. Their tournament will be over. Well, I got to give credit to that player on Great Britain, number 23, Laura Sire. She just took a slap shot right in the gut. Looked like it didn't even phase her. And then just proceeded to stick handle the ball out of the zone. That had to sting. Sent out, and that'll be a flooring call with 2:21 remaining. Gonna head back over to stats.isbhf.com, but if you have the app, you can get live scoring in effect, as well as I mentioned, get it on the Google Play Store or wherever the Apple users get their apps from. United States right now, 21 saves for Scarlett Ward, 2 for Holly Brooks, so that's 23. Add the 5 goals, that's 28 shots on goal, 5 goals. Brady Backburn for the U.S. still with 2 saves. Kept in at the point. Sent back down low. Great Britain trying to get the ball out of the zone. Poke check to the near corner. Taken by the U.S. Honeywell carrying it around. Sends it back down. Behind that, over to Yoder. Yoder with it. Wheeling and dealing. Centering attempt. Well, chance for Great Britain here. Got to turn the Jets on. U.S. chomps at it. They can't keep it in the zone. Great Britain player going to go off for a change there. Outstanding center floor work there on the part of number 26, Jasmine Cam, not letting America get clean entry into the zone. Another good example of being strong on the stick, right? Good position on the body and just using her stick to prevent America from getting the ball deep into the zone. U.S. has it now, number 19, Olivia Murphy. Up towards the point, but intercepted by Great Britain. They get it out. 40 seconds remaining in the period. U.S. now centering attempt blocked. U.S. still battling off the side of the net. It's a good block by Emily Benson. As Brooks able to get the whistle here, 15.7 seconds left. First game of our semifinal day here in Poprad Ice Arena. Yesterday was the coolest day of the week. It should be normal temperatures here. Expect a high of somewhere around 78, 79 degrees. Don't expect heat to play a factor inside the arena. Shot steered aside. Rattle behind the net, 8 seconds remaining. Can the U.S. get one more shot on net? Great Britain, centering attempt blocked. Back to the point, that'll do it. Okay, 10-minute break. We'll see you back here for start of the third period. U.S. in control, 5-0.
Second period of the World Junior Bowling Championships between teams United States and Great Britain is Team United States 5, Team Great Britain 0.
All right, folks, I'm joined by Jordan Troop, defender for the under-20 Great Britain women. Jordan, you guys had an amazing first period, shutting down the USA, only allowing 2 goals. What do you think you guys did so well in that period?
We definitely did the box absolutely perfectly. We kept them outside. We tried to cancel every single opportunity that they got. Unfortunately, like, some went in just by luck, and we tried our absolute hardest, and like, I can't even think of words, I'm so tired, but like, just, we did great at keeping the pressure on. We didn't stop no matter how many went in, and even like with the second period there, we just kept going. We didn't stop, we didn't retaliate, we just constantly kept them out and stopped almost practically most shots that they did.
Yeah, absolutely. So one more period to go for you guys, and you have 2 shots on the board so far. What do you girls need to do to get your first goal of the tournament in the third period here?
Ooh, I mean, we had such like an opportunity there in the second period. I think if we just keep crashing like what we did when we had that shot there, keep crashing, keep the pressure on, and like, obviously the harder we get, like, the more opportunities that will come.
100%. Jordan, thank you for the interview, and good luck in the third period. Appreciate the interview.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Third period action about to get underway. U.S. in control of this one, 5-0, but focus on the positives, right? 2 shots on net for Great Britain. They did have some attack zone time on the penalties. Dumped in. Easy save for Brooks. Goes all the way out of the zone. Giving chase is Kendall Judge. Judge with it up along the near boards to Honeywell, and that one gets batted up out of play. We'll have a face-off. Battle behind the Great Britain net. U.S. trying to wheel it out in front. Shot blocked. Good effort by Honeywell. Centering attempt. Unable to throw it on net. Great Britain trying to stick handle out of trouble. They poke it all the way down. That's going to end up as third shot on net. Great Britain getting a line change here. Intercepted by Great Britain, but then intercepted by the Americans. They have numbers here. Shot goes wide. Into the corner goes Shumbel. Down low up along the near board, sent back in by Gendron. Good keep at the point. Down low, can Great Britain get it out? They might have numbers here. Good job by Aaliyah Hemming, 15. Beaten to it though by the American. America looking to gain the zone. They do. Dump it in. Going back for it is Pridmore. Up towards the near boards by the Great Britain bench. Taken by Humberger. Centering attempt. Shot goes wide. Off the back glass and then sent back behind the net. Doing battle is Sophie Kingsbury for Great Britain. Good job there. Oh, shot. Save. Crashing the net was Chloe Yoder. America trying to walk it out. Nobody there. Intercepted by America. Deflected into the corner, given chase. Taylor Huchich. Centering attempt. Turnaround shot wide. Backhander. Glove down. And we get... Sorry, folks, I can't see the referee when they're in the corner. There's a big camera blocking my way. No penalty, so might have been a high stick. Well, referee's blowing the whistle here. I don't know what, there's some sort of mass confusion on the American bench with line changes, but I got that sorted out. U.S. shot, save. Off the mesh netting, back down low. The face-off will go. U.S. on their way to competing for the bronze medal against the loser of the next game, which will be the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Shot, save. Good shot by Penny Stotler. Ball deflects into the near corner. Centering attempt, unable to get the shot off, and sent all the way out of the zone. No flooring. Good read on the play, poke check away. Good hockey IQ by number 28 for Great Britain, Daisy Duvall. She really reads the play well. It's another player. She decides to stick with ball hockey. I feel like she's got a bright future in this sport. Long shot from the point, save into the corner. U.S. walking it in, shot deflected, up into the mesh netting. Well, that's what Great Britain wants to do. Don't let the player walk in. You see him start to walk in, right? Step towards them, attack them. Get your stick active. Try and get your body or your stick between the shooter and your goalie. And that's what Jordan Troop did. Long shot, blocked. It's off the stick of Kelsey Robb. America turnaround. Deflected away. U.S. player still down on the floor. Referees are going to blow this dead. Appears to be in some level of discomfort here, and an American trainer is going to come out and tend to them. As are the local paramedics, so hopefully she's okay. Seems to be in quite a bit of pain. I can't see the number from up here. I'm not seeing a replay yet. I can't see what part of the body she's holding either. Trying to give you a description of what's going on down here, but a lot of bodies around her, and I have not seen a replay on the play yet. See some Team USA fans in attendance with the homemade signs. Is this going to be the replay? No, that's a save. There's another shot. Comes out. Well, appears to be being helped to her feet, getting a round of applause. I think that might be Kara Honeywell, number 81. No, she's limping. It must be something with her lower leg. That is Honeywell. So I'm sure the American training staff and the EMTs will take good care of her. Well, we'll see the play here. Oh yeah, she rolled her ankle. I saw that. She just caught her foot on the ground and rolled her body weight over her ankle. Hopefully that's okay. It's nothing more than just an ankle sprain. Done that many times myself. It's quite painful. It's almost like a shot to the solar plexus. You just go down. Back to the action, lobbed in on net, and Brooks just falls on it. 5-0 America. Sent all the way in, back down low. Duval giving chase. Sent the length of the floor, and we are going to get a flooring call here. So no change allowed for Great Britain. Shot of the American bench there, head coach Taylor Stedman in the middle. Member of the women's national team that won the gold medal, Visp, last year. Another flooring call, come all the way back down. Ready for the draw. Great Britain picks it up, tries to chip it out. They do. Good job, dumped in on net. Will be another shot on goal. Face-off will come out to the right. Down deep in the American zone. Shot, glove down. America takes it through the neutral zone. Trying to gain the zone here, they do, but Great Britain poke chucks it away. Good job reading the play, chipping it in the American zone. Nifty move there by Simpson. Centering attempt, blocked by Great Britain. Go ahead and carry this out. Can America keep it in? They cannot. But America's going to win the foot race as player gets pushed into the American netminder. No call on the play. Just good hockey there. That's Sasha Gendron that's down right now, along with the American netminder, Brady Blackburn. That's just a hockey play. It happens all the time, right? You're running towards the net. You think your goalkeeper is going to smother it. They change their mind at the last minute, push it to the side, and you just can't stop your momentum. You see here on the replay, I'm pretty sure Gendron thought he was going to get a whistle there, but just can't stop on a dime like that. And I know it looks bad, like the Great Britain player pushed her into the netminder, but if the Great Britain player was trying to brace herself to stop, couldn't either. Of course, I could be wrong. That could have been one of the most malicious hockey plays we've ever seen in the history of Ball Hockey UK. But I'm going to go ahead and give Sophie Benson the doubt. I don't think she's a malicious woman. I certainly had no intention of trying to cause a three-woman pile up there in front of the net as America gets it back into the Great Britain zone. Good save, turnaround effort, shot loose, ball still loose. Taken by Great Britain. Centering attempt displayed, then sent out of the zone. America will give chase. Do we have a flooring coming up? We do. Faces off to the right of Brooks. Great Britain trying to chip it out of the zone. They do. Opportunity here for Nadia Melenda. Dumps it in and gives chase. Beaten to the ball by Yoder, but Melenda picks it up and loses it. Well, that just comes with experience. It's one of those things you just got to practice a few hundred times, right? You just learn how to battle along the boards and come away with it. Shot, save, off the glass. Behind the net goes America, looking for a centering attempt. Doesn't have anything there. Caitlin Eastwood on net, redirected, and then dove on. We get the whistle. Holly Brooks. All right, back from the television timeout. Face-off taken back by Great Britain up along the far boards. Can't get it out of the zone. Now they do. America turns it back over to Great Britain. Centering attempt. Over to Amy Kingsbury. Kingsbury trying to wheel and deal, but went off the foot of the American player, number 27, Maya Kearns. Kearns with it now. Shot deflected, goes high up in the air, bounces back behind the net, rattled all the way around to the far boards. America can't keep it in. Can Great Britain win the foot race? Good hustle play by Madison Rose Walker, beaten to it by Jessie Connors. Centering attempt. America has the line. Wrist shot over the glove, pardon me. Holly Brooks to the near boards. Back to the point, long shot, deflected, and then swallowed up by Brooks. That slap shot was off the stick of number 66, Kendall Judge. And looking at stats.isbhf.com, well, Great Britain trying to get it clear here. Holly Brooks up to 7 saves. Shot, save, so that'll be save number 8. So now the scoreboard has more saves. Well, let me do the math here. 33 shots on goal, 28 and 5. No, it's even. Okay, so the scoreboard has matched stats.isbhf.com. So 33 shots on net for America, 28 saves. between Brooks and Ward as we get a whistle. 5:22 remaining. So America on their way to play for the bronze tomorrow against the loser of Slovakia and the Czech Republic. Sent back into the corner, giving chase. Sophia Simpson. Good pinch. Robb comes down and keeps it in Great Britain zone. Up to Simpson, shot wide. So face off down deep in the American zone to the left of Brady Blackburn. Centering attempt goes awry, dumped in towards the net, picked up by America. Good intercept by Peyton Brenner. America into the zone, shot, glove save, good one. Turnaround effort, just wide. Off the stick of Sasha Gendron. America crashing the net here, centering attempt behind the player. America cycling it down low, 3 minutes, 37 seconds remaining, intercepted by Great Britain. Can they get a clear? Just need to softly lob this out, not take the flooring. And they do. Good decision there for Blackburn to leave that, as there was no Great Britain player within the vicinity. She might have gotten called for a delay game penalty. Great Britain takes it. America intercepts. Shot right into the glove. 2 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Well, credit to Great Britain here. It's certainly been their best game of the tournament. Most shots on net. I believe this is the fewest shots that they've allowed on net as well. So try and take the positives, right? Something to build on the plane ride back home. I'm sure they'll be around tomorrow to watch the other teams compete for the medals. Centering attempt blocked. And we get a flooring call here, so the faceoff will come all the way back down. 2:11 remaining. For the American fans listening, the bronze medal game schedule is posted on our ISBHF Instagram account and is pinned. So you should see it right there on the top. It'll be 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's when America will play again. After that, you'll have the men's bronze at 11:45, and then the women's final at 2:30, and then the men's final at 5:30. As far as today, after this, we have the women's game between the Czech Republic and Slovakia coming up at 11:30. After that, 2 p.m., we will have the 4th and 5th seeds, which will be Slovakia and Switzerland. Winner of that game will play for bronze. The loser will have their tournament end, and they will finish in 5th place. And then the last game of the day starts at 4:30. That'll be the United States and the Czech Republic. That winner will go to the gold medal game to face Canada. So the Czechs with a chance in both divisions to go to the gold medal game and have a Canada-Czech Republic matchup in both. Unless the United States can do something in the men's division and Slovakia can do something in the women's division. Minute 19 remaining. Face-off won by the Americans. Nice butterfly save. That was off the stick of number 28, Olivia Humberger. Nice clean wrist shot. Well, Great Britain corrals it up but loses it. Kept in at the point by Kearns. Tries a little shake and bake to herself, but Great Britain not having it. Trying to get out of zone, they can't. Thrown in on net, stick to side. Rattled around, 53 seconds remaining. Well, they're calling a penalty on number 28 on America. I did not see the infraction, but nonetheless, it's been called. It is what it is, right? Everybody's least favorite saying. It's not going to change the outcome of the game. I'm sure America will be able to successfully kill off 44.9 seconds. But for Great Britain, hey, finish on a positive note, right? Let's get one more shot on goal here. What do you say, girls? Nope, America fans on the shot. That was Kearns, or the shot, the clear. Sorry, folks, I tell you, I had a rough one last night. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. Oh, I tell you, I had a rough one last night. Just spent in Europe now for almost 2 weeks, and starting to catch up with me. Just not sleeping in your own bed, right? All that good stuff. Not eating the regular diet you're used to eating, but will certainly continue to do my best as we finish out the 2025 World Junior Ball Hockey Championships. Long dump in, and that'll do it. So America advances to the bronze medal game. For Great Britain, that is the end of their tournament. They will receive the 5th place trophy along with their 5th place medals from ISBHF President Elio Pascuzzo. He's walking out onto the floor, looking as handsome as ever in his dark suit with dark tie, accompanied by Executive Secretary David Tor in black pants and a red shirt, along with a couple of Slovak volunteers. Appreciate the Slovak Ball Hockey Union finding volunteers for us to help with these presentations. You know, I always like to make predictions for player of the game, right? So for the United States, I'm going to go Kearns, 27, called her name quite a bit. Schumbel, number 18. For Great Britain, could be Eastwood, maybe Melenda. And I'm going to go Kingsbury. One of those three.
The best player of Team Great Britain is player number 15, Alaya Hemming.
Hemming, well, I was incorrect, but coaches choose the players, always deserving. Congratulations, Miss Hemming. Well done.
The best player of Team United States is player number 33, Sasha Gendron.
Well, 0 for 2. Sasha Gendron gets Player of the Game awards for the United States. Congratulations. As they will line up to take some photographs here. So I guess in my closing remarks here before they shake hands, and then typically the cameras remain on for these medal ceremonies. Just want to say on behalf of the ISBHF family, really appreciate Great Britain showing up, competing hard. They never gave up. They did the best they could with the tools they have at the current skill level that they have. And there is nothing to be ashamed of in that, even though they didn't get a victory. I know the coaching staff is very proud of them. The fans in attendance are very proud of them. And I'm very proud of them. I really am. I'm the promotions director for the ISBHF. It's my job to help promote and grow the game. And I will tell any Great Britain ladies that are listening back home, try ball hockey. You'd be surprised how fun it is. I know you're a European football nation over there, and that's your national sport and all that stuff, but give hockey a shot. You know, go out there to a practice, see if you can go to a pickup game, and just get involved, right? Just get involved. So, for the United States, good luck tomorrow. As I mentioned, they will face the loser of the Slovakia-Czech Republic game that is coming up next. I will be here tomorrow, of course, for that call. But again, thanks to everybody at Ball Hockey UK sending these ladies over. Appreciate everything you've done, being a part of the ISBHF family. And we hope next time to have a B pool. Believe me, we're working on it as these ladies receive their 5th place medals. That'll do it, folks. Chris Pekanowicz signing off. I will see you back here for the start of the Czech Republic-Slovakia women's game. Winner of that game will go to the gold medal game. Loser will face America in bronze. Take care.
We ask the captain of the Team Great Britain to accept the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of 5th place team Great Britain. Dámy a páni, prosím postavte za štátna hymna 5. týmu Veľkej Británie. And now please stand for the national anthem of the winning team, United States of America.
Following a 5th place finish for Great Britain, I have player number 25, Holly Brooks here. Holly, what a performance and a clean sheet for your team that helped your team for the best result of this tournament. How did the teammate support help you to keep the clean sheet?
They played the box in the area really, really well, and like when I was on PK, they held the line really well and stopped the offensive teams coming into the area, so I had less shots on me.
And how did you support like the cheering? And they were after every successful save, they went to support you. How did it feel?
It felt like pretty good because like the team supported me as a person and my saves I do, so it felt really good.
Following a 5th place finish, you have a free day tomorrow. Who are you gonna cheer for tomorrow?
Probably USA.
Thank you, Holly, and congratulations on a 5th place. Following a B semi-final win, I have player number 33, Sasha Gendron, a player of the game for Team USA. Sasha, you made it to the bronze medal game tomorrow. How does it feel after the, let's say, fairly unsuccessful group stage?
Yeah, we had to overcome a lot of things, but I think we've grown as a team throughout the process, and hopefully we do good tomorrow.
What are you hoping for tomorrow in the bronze medal game, Czechia or Slovakia?
I'm hoping for Slovakia.
Can you tell me why? What is the reason?
When we played them, it was a closer game. It was a better battle. I think it was more of a fair game. Yeah.
Thank you and good luck tomorrow.